So I'm showing y'all my bag in front of these restaurants and everything. And I drug my bag all the way from down there. And like I was saying, I'm pregnant by Austin Metter, and that's why I want to go into the abuse and where everything was happening and why people are trying to set me up to be killed, and then try to have me out here looking like I'm crazy and crying and everything. I know it's important for me to tell y'all about this. I'm pregnant and I'm bleeding, and they done did satanic rituals all on me for I don't know how long, and I done survived because of Jesus Christ and Jehovah, the Holy Spirit, and I'm dragging this suitcase, being persecuted because of something about Satan and being in them. So anyway, the part about my child father attacking me and my baby in the home, I ended up running into my closet with my baby in my arms because Austin blocked the door and was trying to keep me and the baby inside of my apartment that he had came to and had gotten out of prison, and they're attacking us the whole time. And this time I just sat up on the couch that night, the night before. Austin, I just didn't trust him. I watched my son's bedroom, and I just was on the couch in the living room watching my son's bedroom because I seen a vision about Austin trying to attack him while he was in the jail, and he kept attacking me and him. So I was in the living room sitting up on the couch telling myself, I don't know how I'm going to get him up out of here because I had been trying. And I was like, I'm going to just sit on the couch and guard my son's room and make sure that he don't go in there and try to do nothing to him. So that's what I did. And the next morning, he ended up attacking me and the boy again because I told him he needed to leave the house because he had continued to attack us so much that I couldn't even trust him in the house and go to sleep. And I was in the living room, and he was in the bedroom, and my son was in his bedroom. And so that morning, me and my son was in the living room, and I wanted to go take my son to go get something to eat because Austin had been abusing us a lot, and I wanted to treat my son. I only had $40 left in my purse, and I went to ask Austin for the keys because he had took them from me the night before, riding around drunk in the vehicle. So Austin started calling me bitch and all of this all kind of stuff because I asked him if he wanted to come with me to go and get something to eat. Then he just started being very negative towards me. He said he wanted to go, but when I asked him where the keys was, he said he don't know, but he had them when he was driving drunk the night before. And then so he kept going up there, like he kept leaving us in the house while he'll get drunk, and he left us in there with the door open, and somebody else tried to come in the house and all kind of stuff. And he was trying to do some ritual with one leg, one shoe on, one shoe off, and then his shirt off halfway, and then walking bare feet to try to have an alibi. Like they did all kind of stuff to try to set me and my baby up to be killed in that apartment. And so now I'm calling the police over and over. Then him fleeing to Cynthia's house in the car, and then Cynthia calling the police department and lying for Austin. That's what the police told me that Cynthia was doing. And the police said they would have to arrest me if I called them again and told them that Austin was abusing me because I told him that I wanted him in jail for attacking us so much in there after he got out of prison. I told the police, he asked me, do I want to press charges? And I said, yes, I do want to press charges. And he just sped off and left after he told me if I call him again, I have to go to jail. And because Cynthia said she saw scratches on Austin's body when he fled to her house and my vehicle that they gave me. So when the police showed up to my house, Austin was at Cynthia's house because every time I called the police, he just took the keys and fled to Cynthia's house. And she was telling the police not to help me. And so the police officer drove off, and Austin came back in the vehicle, and he kept attacking me and my son in the house. And the day of the shooting, I couldn't get to my phone to dial 911. and he was attacking me and my son in the house and barricading us in the house, like blocking the door and trying to attack me with the baby. He was attacking me with my son in my arms, and my son was 22 months old, and he was 20 months old. He was trying to attack him while I was pregnant with him. He just kept on attacking me with this child. And my little boy survived. He almost died when he was born. And God said it was because Austin was attacking us, attacking me while I was pregnant with him. It put me in the hospital 3 times while I was pregnant with my baby, and he went to prison. But they didn't charge him for attacking me. They made up another charge from the domestic violence charge that he got in December 2015, where he was charged with assault, family violence for hurting me before I got pregnant with Melbourne. And then he got charged with trying to rape me when he was trying to rape me in the apartment after I got pregnant with Melbourne. And he just kept attacking me and going to the county and getting all kind of charges for it. And then he ended up going to prison. And they just kept changing the charge and never actually charging him for, they said they did. So it was on his record when I looked it up, all of his charges. So he just never was convicted for abusing me. They convicted him for so-called saying he abused a correctional guard, I guess because they already knew they was going to try to murder me and the boy, and they had been covering up the evidence of why he was actually going to prison. But they have all the information of all the previous charges for him abusing me and why he was actually put in jail when he did get put on probation. He was put on probation when he was released for assault, family violence, for attacking me and punching me in my head repeatedly inside of apartment at 230 Avenue G. And they put me out of that apartment, and then I got another one at 1308 Houston Street while he was in the county for a rape charge for trying to rape me. Now they're trying to cover it all up because they have done more sinister things to me since then. So Austin got out of prison attacking me and my little boy because when he got out of the county jail, he came to my apartment off the rape charge. And he attacked me throughout my 3rd trimester. From 6 months, he got out in July. So I guess they have to do this ritual in July. They have to do this ritual in July. Hold on, June, July. Okay, so they're about to try to kill us. And I pray my son is not dead. God said he better be alive, and that I was going to put out this evidence, and that I needed to go out there to Cynthia's house to see if my son was still alive. That's what God said. And Austin kept trying, in December, so I think they have another one in December as well. I don't know. It seems like they're always trying to kill people, but he's telling me to go, and I do not want to go in front of these people's cars when they can go and they have enough room to go. Like, just go. But anyway, so they tried to do this ritual on me, and Austin had got out of the county in July when I was pregnant with Melbourne, July 2016, for the rape charge, where he did 100 days in Montgomery County Jail because he was on a 2-year felony probation for assault on a public servant. And Austin, he got out of the jail and he attacked me from July up until October 2016 when I gave birth, the end of October 2016 when I gave birth to my son. And my son couldn't breathe when he came out, and he almost died. So Austin, I took my son to visit Austin when he was in prison, and I told Austin pretty much, Austin said that he would not be abusing me again. He promised me, and he said that he loved me. And he was in TDC. He went to TDC when my son was like 4 or 5 weeks old. In December 2021, he attacked me again right before my birthday. And he attacked me December 2016.